So in the last classes, what we had discussion about the how CSM will work and all the other things for the same. Now, what we will do is how we have seen and how the portal we can create a portal. What is a portal? Today we will see how to create a service portal. Service portal is nothing but it's a portal where the end user we can see it. So this is the one. This is the end user portal for the same. So here what we will do is if you create any user, it will be sorry if this is the default portal. Default portal is whenever if you log in as a user, it will be displays the same thing. Here how we can create a new service portal. So if you want to go to one, you can go to the portals service portal here. Just navigate portal open. So here these are all the service portals which was offered by the user, which means here what we are going to do here is so a simple whatever we are creating the portal, these are the existing all the portals. That means if you logging as a one portal, it will show the different thing, or if you log in as a different one, it will displays the different thing. So here what is our goal is here we should log for the so if you are a workbench, the suffix is here. By default, see the suffix is sp. That is the default one. Whatever we are doing. So for the customer support, we have given the CSM. So for example, if you use this one, this is the CSM. See, this is the CSM. This is the one. Or you can see if you have any portal. So customers, what you call it, mobile. Sorry, you can knowledge portal, it should be the KB. For example, if I open this one slash as a KB, so this is the see depending upon the lockdown, this will be the different things which can be display here. So now similarly we will create our own portal, so and we can see how it will works. If you want to create a portal, this ServiceNow portal is a very big topic. If you want to tell, it will take 30 classes. So I'm just making this one uh, service request, for example. Service. So I'm just making SCRE, a simple service request. So what was the home page you want? So if you're not given any home page, and I'm just going to save this, let's see what it happened. So we can check difference one by one. So this is the service portal. So if you go to here's one copy home page, this is the home page. So if you are logged on this one, this is the by default it was coming. So we since we have not added anything here, so what we have to go is so first one service portal, it was a home page as index, so we can give as an index of this one as an index. And next one knowledge base, whatever we have given KB view. And login page, whenever if you log in, what was the one we have to show it, that is a landing page. So these are the different pages which you already created. Next one 401, if 404 is nothing but it's an error, we can add this one. And catalog homepage, right now there is no catalog homepage. If you want to, we can add a catalog homepage. So right now there is no catalog, so I'm not giving anyone here. So if you want, you can, and main menu. So here that's the SP header. SP header is nothing but it will show the different one. So what I'm trying to see is SP header. Sorry, this is the SP header. And what was the theme here? What are the theme we have to do is Lajolla. So what are the one we have LA? So the same thing we are trying to see the same thing here. The next here what we are trying to do is, so right, I'm going, this is the home page. So if I try to reload this one, so it will come to as it is whatever we required. Or if you want to add any logo here, so this go to the service request, the logo, downloads, no downloads, okay. I'm just try to download a sample. So for example, I'm just downloading this logo name. This is for our purpose. So I'll just go to the downloads, whatever the this is a, so this logo setup is a one time. If you have set up a logo service portal one time, so mostly you will not get an opportunity to work it. So here, and if I reload this one, see, this logo will be changed here. And here, whatever here, we can see the steps for whatever we have. Since we have created all the stuff, we can get here the background image. This is the one. So I don't want to, I want to change this background image. So if you want to change this background image, so I don't think here we don't have an option. Okay. So if you want to change this background image, Control Alt right click and edit container and background. See, this is the image right now. Okay, I think we are in customer application scope. We need to change our scope to global so that it will change it. So whenever if you are working, we should be able to check the and which scope we have it and how we can change those ones. Since we have checked it, we need to reload the form so that it will be checked for anyone. Now what we have to do is right click, configure, edit in background. So here we have an option to what is here, we have got an option to update the background image. Now, so again, so this is the background scene. So since it is not good, we can if you want to, we can remove and we can, I'm just replacing this background with the background color. It right is now it was white, right? Whatever we required, we can change it. For example, if you require this one, we can oh my god, it's not saved it. Edit container in black. So right now, 1 minute. So this is the color combination and try to save it. And once you have it, just reload the form. Okay, I think this is not. This is the logo it was showing. So this is the logo. I think we cannot change this one. So for example, if you remove this logo, for example, let's see how the background color will disappear. So if I remove this logo and save this, see whatever we have done, it will be visible there. So that means how we have done here, it will be visible for the same thing here. So here what we will do here is, so this is the one solve. Now whatever here logo we have created, so here I just want to remove this one. How this one, for example, if you want to use pages, so right click, control alt, right click, page in designer. If you go to the page in designer, what happened, whatever we want to, we can add the same thing. So here the container, this is the different things here. So for example, I don't want this home page, just delete it and try to save. And I think we have deleted. Just try to reload it. How we can use. Or else if you don't want the what are the content here, we can the containers type. So whatever you want. So if you want to add anyone, home page. So home page it was not there. If you want to, we can add it again. And so try to reload it. Whatever we have done the search, it will be come here. How we can help all the stuff. Or else if you don't want to this one, these are the things the one you don't want to this community, remove this widget and click on yes, so that and try to reload this one and you can check it how it will works now. So here what it would happen, so whatever we have done, those are all we can come from the uh, whatever what you can say. So whatever the changes or whatever the things we have done on the portal side, it will be automatically show for the same thing here. Now here what it was happened is happening here. So the thing here, the for example I don't want to, so when you click on this one, so if you click on this request something, it will go for the service catalog page. And what are the catalogs you have done, it will be here, the popular items, these are all things. So here I just want to open this our hardware. So for example, if I go to the hardware, we have an item, right? For example, if I go to the desktop, executive desktop, and the user can hear, so they can order it. Here you can see whatever we want, we can go with memory speed 2 GB, hard drive 150, operating system XP or something, right? Or just here it will be automatically created. And once it is created, from that the portal, the user will create a things, and from that the user can check for the all the steps for it. This is the different steps for the same thing here. So if you want to see here, whenever the user is click on this request, it will show the what are the request has created for it. So and also here this request something we will call it as a widget here, that is a widget. This knowledge column if you want to, I just want to change this widget, widgets in editor, the name or what are the color we can write it if you can change it from the here. So the widget is nothing but it's a collection of something. So whatever we have done here, so what is how it works to execute the HTML script it was for this one, and how it will display here the client side, how it will execute in the server side, what are the css will be used for it, and what are the link function is used. Right now there is no link function, we cannot use it. This is the server script we are using. If you don't want, you can do it. If it is a client script, this is the client script. If you don't want the css, this is the css one. And also we cannot modify since it is an out of the box. What we can do is only we can use it one, or else if you want to, we can clone this widget as a new widget, and we can customize it as per the our request here. So here I just want, and what I am going to do is I'm just going to create a one widget, and for this one, so for the record producer, let's see here. If you want to go the widgets, so go to the widgets. So these are all the available widgets. So these are all the different widgets. So how we can create for the same thing here. Just do it. Okay, so we just create a catalog widget, and from that we can add different things. See, SC catalog item. So we can create a SC catalog item. From that we can add a same thing here. Now what I am going to do is so wait, I think still it is loading. This is the I'm sorry. This is the catalog item. So if you want to, we can clone this one. If you clone this one, it will be created as a new one. So what I am going to do is so I'm just creating a raise a request, for example, raise a request here. So I'm just going to save this one, and whatever we have to display here, we can display here. So no. So here this is the page. So what I am going to do is so in that page we have to add a raise a request. We can add it here. Oh my god, for this it's already there here. Okay, that's service catalog. That's okay. So here you can see page in designer. It will show like this one. Here the issue you see we have issue. This riser request is in the global scope, but we are in the we have to do our application is in the customer scopes. That's the reason it is not showing here. So here to avoid this, we just need to create a new thing in the customer scope also. So if you want to do it, just go to the customer scope, customer service, raise a request. If you want to use the same thing, we can simply clone a request, raise a request. We just clone this widget, and it was come this one as a here copy. We raise a request. So save this one. Now I'm just trying to reload this form, this page, and also I'm just trying to reload it. Let's see how it will works. So I'm sorry, this is the request we have created. Wherever we want, we can. So you can add here. So try to reload. So it's not yet added. Okay, our page is in a different location. Here, if you want to whatever you want search, also we can write it. Service port default search and service for search results, service for search results. We can add here. So the system is saying that we are not in the correct called domain. So let's we can change to our application to the. I don't think it's not a correct one. So for example, to understand it very clear. So this is our application, and here we are going to add it. Okay, I think this is in the global application. So, but we are in the customer scope. I'm sorry. So I'm just for this one we have to check this one global scopes, and here now we can edit this one. Let's see. Uh, Now if you see here, what it will happen is so let's see. See, so I'm just going to reload. I think since there is a some application scope issue, so we have to do for the same thing. So always we just create a customize a page in the different things. So if you have these issues, we need to check that script what was we have written for this one, and we have to check the what was the scope we have for the same here. So this is the thing, and one more thing, this is the header. So where you can see if you click on the knowledge, so it will display the what are the knowledge articles or it has something all the one. And if you click on the catalog, so if you click on catalog, what it will happen is it will show what was the popular catalog item. So what are the list of catalog item available with the things. And if you click on request, it will display what was the requests which was what we can say created for the same thing. So that means whatever we have created, so for here it will display say the same here, which means here. So what are the one, and also if you go to the system status, if you want to if you want to display anything, it will show the here. So see in the system what is the status here, it will display all the ones here. If you click on the cart, if you have any shopping cart, if you add a cart, it will display. For example, if you want to go to the catalog item, so I just want to something standard laptop, standard laptop. So you have, for example, if you click on add to cart, so we have not yet filled it. For example, Abraham Lincoln. I'm just clicking on add to cart. So what are the things we have created? It will stored in the add to cart. And if you want to, we just go to the remaining one and report a performance problem. For example, so we can add it and test. This is the one. And if you want to, we can submit this one. If you submit this one, whatever we have, because this is a complete a record producer, so whatever we have configured, it was there. But in the add to cart, it will be go for the some other step. If you want to go to the add to cart, just go to the click on here, click on view cart. So how many quantities you have, from here you can click on the proceed to checkout, or you can click on the clear cart. If you click on clear to cart, it will be removed from the cart. If you click on proceed to checkout, it will go for the next step. So it will go for a delivery. If you click on here, if you click on clear, it will be removed from the here. And if you want to click on the tour, there is no tours we have downloaded. This is a system, and this is a system administrator profile. It will be check for the same thing here. So these are the things user can change for the one. So this is the things how we can simplify as a what you called this one. And if you see current state, if you go to here again, just go to here. So what are the requests here? There is some backend issue. Okay, what we are going to do is better we will remove this from here. Page in designer. So the riser request I'm just deleting. Try to save it. It's not, it will automatically save it. So if I am going to remove this one, this will not be a, will be the same thing. So here, so now what we will do is this. So that is one, and here also this my assessment, my server. These are all the widgets for the same thing. If you open that widget in the editor, this is the widget, and also we can configure. These are all things. This is also the open it. If you want to open it platform, so it will come like this one. Open this one. This is the dependencies. What are the Angular ng provider optional schema? This is the one we can create. And also see, this is the roles in the widget. If it is a public, anyone can see the widget, or if you are not given a public, what are we are given a specific roles, then only they can access this widget. So for example, so here, this one, if I open this one again, instance, see how many records we have to display. These are all things right now. These are scope issues. There is some scope issues will come. So right now we are in this one. Uh, right now, see what are the label we can give it. Maximum record. These are all if you can display here. Go to the page. Sorry, we just form optional schema. From that we can check it. So if you click on right click, oh my god. See what is the name, what is the ID, what is the one we can give it, what is the so what is the script they have written for the same thing here. Whatever we want to, we can display here for the optional schema. So with a widget where we can write for the same thing. And also, if you see, if you go to the my approvals, for example, this is also my approvals. If you go to the instance in the show widgets customization, oh my god, this is the complete one. We can commit, no need. So if you go to the my approvals, so go to the widget in editor. So this is the widget. So what is the script we can write for the same thing here? So these are the script we have written for the. Firstly, we can use the out of the box things, and we can customize very less as per our requirement for the same thing here. So here, if you want to here, we can give it. If you, for example, if you want to see it, open in a platform in the sense whatever we are doing in the back end, that we can call it as a platform for the same thing for it. So include, this is the include in the two pages. It should be in the approvals, it should be in the index page, and instance the, for example, instance is nothing but what are the approvals, and my approvals is there. So this is the approvals, whatever we have written we can find here. And in the widget, if you go to the what is the widget, that is in the approval widget we have added for the here. If you go to the my approval, it should be the also the same thing here. So if you want to create anyone, we can create. I'm just going to open this widget approvals. This service portal will come a little bit complex when compared to the normal one. So what we have to do is, we again, if you have good knowledge in HTML or CSS Angular, so that you can easily understand this one easily. So you will not get any issues for the same thing here. The end user can log into the portal. Yes. Yeah, end user only can see it. Instead of we can give the complete all the access, we just create this portal, and mostly we can use the default portal, and most of the things we can use per default purpose, and very, and we, if you want, we can customize as per the our requirement also. Exactly, exactly, correct, correct. So this is the table. Service portal plays a very important role. Whenever somebody is asking, just tell that just worked on service now. I know the basics of it, because this is a very big topic where we cannot what you call ignore this something. This is a very big topic. So if you want to learn service now, only on the portal it will take more than 1 month or 2 months. If you want to finish the class also. So what we are doing is we just showing the basics for the same thing. This is the approval things. And I'm sorry, can you go for a mute, please? Yep, thank you. So whatever we can add, we can add the same thing for here. So the portal name is Seri. So yes, Seri. So like that, what are the configurations? See, what are the my open incident? So if you want to my open incident, so if you go to the show no instance in page editor. So instances page editor is nothing but what was the instance we have added to the page. So it will display here. Just see my open incident, and see here, this is the filter opened by is a dynamic, and whatever and active is true, whatever we want to hear. So for example, similarly we can go to the approvals, just go to the instance in page designer. I'm sorry, I think for this one, this they have written the filter condition in the widget type. So by default widget it will come here. So or else if you go here, the mines open incident instance in page editor. If you click on opened by is a logged user, and what are the incidents which was opened by the logged user, it will be the displays the same thing here. So here that means whatever we are configuring here is the same basic for the same. So here now why this is the basic things about how we can configure the service portal for a scene. So this is how we can configure the basics of the service portal. If you are good at HTML and try to learn HTML CSS so that you can easily modify, these are all configurations. So if you have knowledge, so that you can learn the same thing here. Okay, so I hope you got it or any confusion for till now what you discussed. This is the basics for the service portal. And I think next to yeah, hello, Pawan, are you there? Hello. Yeah. So this is the basics. Just try to learn this one so that we can get a issue. You will get some exposure, and then later we can, if you are good at all this understanding, we can tell how we can customize these widgets. Okay. Fine. Thank you. I think any questions for the previous topics? No. Yes. Fine. Try to practice.